Welcome to Paraty. Right now I've just arrived in the village Paraty and then just came to this beach here. This is quite a nice location actually, and the beach's name is Jarakuba. I think the name will appear here. It's quite nice location. There is somebody doing a gliding over there. It's quite nice, and right now this beach is quite beautiful because of the weather is nice, and also there's some people playing volleyball over there and some nice restaurants and relaxing chairs up here. I have a friend who's just gone stand-up paddling on this direction. I'm just waiting for him to come back. Hopefully I should have a go on that as well, I think. And the weather is nice and the views are beautiful here in Paraty. After visiting the beach, we have now arrived at this waterfall. The waterfall is located right down here. We just came up from the bottom of this road, and this area is like it reminds me a bit like Bali actually. It's quite a lot of hills here and very beautiful locations here as well. And this waterfall is called Susego. The name will appear here. So let's go and have a look. The waterfall, actually, to enter this waterfall you have to go through here, and you go through a restaurant, and then there's a trail by the side of the restaurant that takes you to this amazing waterfall. So let's go and check that out. So here we are, we arrived at the waterfall. There's actually one big waterfall here, and then there's a small one and even smaller one, and that's the pool where all the water gathers and then it keeps going down the river here. So yeah, this is very beautiful. There is a restaurant right above there which I'm gonna have a lunch in very soon, but the views from this waterfall are amazing and it's nice and cold. I think the water is gonna be cold. I am gonna check it out. If it's not cold, I am going to go for a swim in there. Enjoy the views. The water is not that cold actually, so I am gonna have a swim here. And that person there who's just relaxing over there, that's my friend. He's just having a nap right next to the waterfall. Best place to relax actually. You can hear the waterfall quite nicely, and you could fall asleep here if you want to. The weather is really perfect to fall asleep here. Also, there is a wooden bridge over there, which I'm gonna take a look at. But for now, let's take a swim in this. So the water is a little bit cold, it's chilly actually, but due to the shade here, it's quite a shady area here and nice waterfall here. But this water is enough to wake you up without having a coffee. It's nice and cool. And also when you sit under the waterfall, it feels like somebody's actually giving you a massage on your shoulders. It's amazing. I think it's time to get lunch now. So the food in this restaurant and the waterfall was amazing. Now we're gonna head back to Paraty and have a look at some more places there. Hello and welcome on another day. Today we are visiting at the Kashwera Toboggan. The name will appear here. Today I'm joined with Cassia.
Hello.
Hello. And we're gonna go down to this waterfall here, which is quite nice actually. It's interesting in few ways. One of the reason is you're gonna see it when we get there actually. And it should be really beautiful. Again, the weather is nice here in Brazil, in Paraty, and we're gonna take a walk from here. It's about 5 minutes walk from the car park here, and we should enjoy this waterfall. So this waterfall is quite nice. You can actually slide from it, and there's some people actually doing surfing as well, as you can see in the background. It's amazing actually. I think I'm gonna take a slide on it. I wouldn't stand up and surf on it because it's quite risky actually. You could fall off and injure yourself. But for sliding, it's perfect. It's a natural slide. So yeah, I'm gonna be having a go at taking a slide there. So right now there has been a bit of change of plan. I was going to eat in that restaurant there, but they're so busy. They didn't even bring your food out for 1 hour. So I would not recommend eating here, to be honest, because it's very busy restaurant and it's the only restaurant near this waterfall. So yeah, anyway, I'm not even taking a slide now because we're going to move from here to another location. We're going to a cachaça factory. Cachaça is a local drink that's been produced here in Brazil. It's like a vodka but made with sugarcane juice. So let's go and check this sugarcane juice cachaça factory out. So yeah, we're gonna visit this location next. So this was a production for cachaça. This was done on a small scale. We're going to another location which has even bigger production for cachaças. So let's go and check that out. And there is one cachaça here that's been made called Gabriela, which is really nice and delicious. It's quite famous in Paraty, so I would highly recommend if anyone comes to Paraty or Rio, try this Gabriela. Let's go and check this other factory out.
That we normally use for caipirinhas, the first two over there.
Yeah.
They are a little bit more alcoholic than the others. 44% and 40%. We call it tradição and drinks. The second one is the ideal one for caipirinhas.
See.
These two are in Brazilian woods, Jequitibá, e Amendoim Bravo. They're more for drinking pure, a little bit more less acid actually.
Yeah.
So when you drink it, it's not gonna have that burning sensation that you have when you drink more stronger cachaça.
See.
This one is gonna remind a little bit of whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, it has 2 years in French oak.
Okay.
Which are those barrels behind there.
See.
Yeah. So it won the 2017 second place in Bruxelles, Brussels.
Brussels, yeah.
Competition. It won second place, the most popular aged cachaça.
Aged one,
Yeah.
okay.
And we have our extra premium, which is 4 years in
Yeah.
the French oak, and it's really more wood. It has that kind of whiskey taste, really more.
Nice.
Quais do Porto, which is a blend from Umburana and Carvalho. So Umburana is a Brazilian wood,
Yeah.
mostly used in the north and the northeast of Brazil. Here we don't use it that much, but since we already have a cachaça, this one we presented to the public in one of the Festival da Pinga
Yeah.
that we have here in Paraty, which is a cachaça festival.
Yeah.
And it's a blend between Umburana and French oak, so it's gonna have the tenderness of the French oak with the sweet taste of the Umburana. It really reminds you of like cinnamon. Gabriela, which is the most famous one here in Paraty.
Yeah.
It has cinnamon clove, and we use our molasses to make it sweeten it. Yeah,
Okay.
so it has a little bit of the rapadura taste,
Okay.
which is a Brazilian sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Caramelada, which is made with melada de cana and ginger.
Ginger, okay.
Yeah, so it's really more pure and stronger. Imperial liquor, which is made with this cachaça and vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Banana and cinnamon,
Okay.
which is really sweet, one of the sweetest ones. Lemongrass mint, really good. Cipocravo, which loosely translates to clove vine. I think that's the approximation. So it's it has like medicinal properties. It's like digestive. It's anti-inflammatory. Also known as an aphrodisiac.
Okay.
Coffee grain, a little bit bitter. Pepper, it's really sweet. It's not that strong. Chocolate and chocolate pepper, which is 70% cocoa and no milk.
Okay.
So you can feel free to try which one you want. I just, if you guys want to taste like the first pure one, because the sweet's going to stay in your mouth if you taste it first.
Okay.
The cups are reusable.
Okay.
We recycle them.
Yeah.
And
So this is the first one. It's 44% pure. Very strong. So this one is the Oro. It's sort of like smells a bit like whiskey. It's quite aged. It's strong. It's 40%. This one is. This one is the chocolate one. Wow, it tastes like chocolate with a little bit of alcohol in there. This one is caramelada. It's 38%. The chocolate one I tried was 22%. Wow, that one's a little bit stronger. This one is banana flavor. It's a 25%. Wow, it does taste like banana. It's delicious. This one is banana and cinnamon. Wow, delicious. Banana and cinnamon is nice actually. The combination goes really well. And it's 22%. This one is Sipoca, and this is from this wine here. Let's try this one.
Ele tá seco, mas ele tem esse cheiro.
Supostamente, quando você coloca...
It tastes delicious actually. This is 22%.
Quer também?
Ah, tá ok.
So there are many different whiskies here to try. This is one of the alcohol manufacturers in this valley here. There are a few others located down the road as well, so we're going to check them out as well. But over here they have a process of making this. I'm going to quickly walk you through. So this area is really beautiful. It has so many hills and countryside over here. This is the sugarcane farm right behind me here. This is one of them. The factory probably owns a lot of this in this region. So what they do is they cut the sugarcane from here, they take it from there, and over here is the machine. Now it's electric. In the olden days they would have to do everything manually, but this is the machine that they put the sugarcane through once it's cut, and then they get a juice out of this, and that juice goes in to this building right behind me here. So let's take a walk into that building. So once the sugarcane juice has been cut, it gets processed and sent over to these holding tanks that you see behind me here. Over here they add the ingredients. Over here they add all the ingredients in different tanks to the style of whiskey that they're making, or a cachaça that they're making. Once it's been mixed and fermented over here, then it gets moved on from here into these copper tanks here. In these copper tanks they set a fire at the bottom and heat it up. Once it's heated up, it'll go through the top, come down the bottom into this tank here. Here it gets cooled down. Once it's cooled down, it gets from there into these barrels. They fill it up, and then depending on the whiskey or cachaça that they're making, they keep it in these barrels for from 3 months to maybe 4 years. Some of these barrels you can see that's been labeled from 2017 here, 2016. That one there is 2019, and that one is the oldest one, 2015, right at the top. So once it's been barreled and ready to sell, those barrels get moved over into the shop over there, and then from there they bottle it. Once it's been bottled, they will sell it to the customer. So yeah, that's the simple and easy process of making whiskey, or a cachaça, which is like a vodka really, but made with sugarcane juice. The percentage goes from 44% all the way to 22%, depending on the what ingredients are there and what they're going for. This is modern day equipment, so this is quite easy process now, electronically done. But here's some stuff that's been left here as a museum decoration. This is the olden days. They used to put the sugarcane in here, and they would have to do this manually and crush the sugarcane in these wooden pots. And then they also had some process for getting the juice out. One of them is this. It's a press. You can use this to squeeze the juice out, and so forth. These are some of the older equipment that's been left here. But now it's very easy. Everything is more electronic. And the location of this factory is very amazing actually. You can see the countryside from here and the hills that overlooks all these valleys here. And in this area alone they have so many factories producing almost identical varieties of whiskies and cachaças. So yeah, if you're in Brazil, do check this area out. Here they give you a lot of free samples to try. You can pretty much try all of these cachaças through here, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe if you're new on this channel, and also share this video on WhatsApp group and stories if you liked it. Well, as if you have any questions, then you can write in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you on that. Thank you for watching.